Hey everyone, it's Harrison here. Just want to start by saying thank you to everyone who's been listening to the show, whether you've downloaded it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or watching on YouTube or watching it live on Twitch. My brother and I definitely appreciate everyone that's been listening. It's been pretty awesome, all the downloads and stuff we've gotten so far. I think we're over like 130 now, so that's absolutely incredible. If you guys could go to your favorite podcasting platform and show a review. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. That would be absolutely incredible if you guys could do that. Also, if you could send us emails to gamingwiththebros@yahoo.com. We really want to get some emails in. That way we can start having different sort of topics of the week. And, if you guys have any questions about anything that you guys are curious about, just send them on in and, send us suggestions and maybe some different segments for the show. That would be pretty awesome. So yeah, just want to say thank you and enjoy the show. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming with the Bros podcast.
Episode 12.
Episode 12, baby. Woo!
Week of January 25th? 20.
2020. Yeah. We're in February.
Yep, just got there. We just got to February.
Just got there. My name is Harrison. I'm here with my brother with Nick as always.
How's it going, everybody?
So yeah, you just want to jump right into kind of what we've been playing.
Yeah. So I can go first since mine won't be very long. So for all those who are watching the video version, you'll see I'm in a different location this week. My girlfriend and I are moving in to an apartment together. Her lease just ended, so we moved in, but my lease doesn't end until April. So we moved her in yesterday, and that took the entire day. And I don't move into until April, but I'm just gonna kind of half be here, half be at my old apartment until then. But right now I'm here. Hey, Kellen. Hey, buddy.
Yeah. So moving. Let's see. We moved from the old house we're staying in to our new one.
What are you doing? What you doing, man? Silly.
All right, so yeah, we were talking about moving and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so with moving and work is still crazy. I've had probably an hour and a half total to play anything this week.
Yeah.
Last night when I was in bed, I played Ori and the Blind Forest.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I started it earlier this week and I played it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it really reminds me of Hollow Knight.
Okay, see, I have Hollow Knight on my Switch. I bought it on a sale. I think last year's. I got it for $2 or something with having credits and stuff and purchasing games.
Yeah.
I need to go back and play that game.
So I really loved Hollow Knight. The only thing that bums me out about Ori is there are no auto saves. So you have to manually save, but you can't just manually save whenever you want. You have to use this orb that you have, and you only have 3 orbs at a time. You build them up as you fight enemies. But if you don't have,
because the game is a platformer, right?
Yeah,
that's kind of weird that they don't have autosaves, but
it's like an action. It's not like a platformer in the Celeste sense. It's more like an action platformer, kind of exactly like Hollow Knight.
Okay.
Where you're fighting enemies, and it's like a Metroidvania where you're slowly unlocking abilities and using those to go back to the first area in the game and unlocking these new routes. But there's no autosave, and that's kind of annoying. So I was losing progress a lot.
Mm-hmm. I heard it was pretty tough.
Yeah, it's really tough. It's
maybe because of the no autosaving, it kind of adds more intensity to the game.
Perpetuates the difficulty a little bit. There are a lot of items that will one shot you.
Okay.
And that can kind of get annoying. When you're just trying to get through this platforming spot that has these enemies and you haven't started over from the very beginning. So you just kind of have to time out your saves.
That's kind of it sounds like one of those games where you have to die a lot in order to learn the level and then know. And that could be a little frustrating to kind of take away from getting into the groove, because if you earn a new level and you only have 3 saves, or I feel that can kind of take away from the game a little bit. But
but I guess it's not as bad as Hollow Knight is, because Hollow Knight has save points,
Yeah.
kind of like Dark Souls,
Mm-hmm.
where you'll have like a bonfire. It's not a bonfire in Hollow Knight, but it's just a save area.
Similar. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then if you die in Hollow Knight, you have like a shot to go back and get your stuff.
Okay.
I think that's how that works. I don't know. It's been a while since I played Hollow Knight. But yeah,
I really do like that kind of mechanic, though.
it's really cool. Like it's I don't know. It gives you hope when you die. Like, oh, I can just go
Yeah,
back and get it.
Shovel Knight's like that too.
Yep.
So I mean, and it's not as in Shovel Knight. It's not really. I mean, it's cool to go back and get all your coins, but it's not.
Doesn't matter too
It doesn't really
much.
matter, but it's just cool to like it's there, and you're like, oh, I got my stuff back. Like I really enjoy. That's probably my favorite thing from the Dark Souls series is going back and getting your stuff. So I really like when developers kind of steal that
But
idea.
there's nothing more frustrating than like getting right there
Yeah.
and then just or getting it and then dying right after you get it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
And you're
gotta
like,
go right back.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. But no, I'm liking it, and I'm liking like the progression system and all the cool abilities that you can get. I'm not super far into it. I'm probably 10% of the way through. I'm
Yeah.
kind of stuck right now. I don't know where I'm going. Kind of like Hollow Knight. It's super easy to get lost, and then I don't know.
So is it kind of like, I mean, I know it's a platform. I really haven't seen much of this game. I know it's been out for a while. Do you kind of like go on? Is it kind of like Shovel Knight or in Mario, where you kind of travel from different levels to levels? How does the level?
There's no loading screen going from place to place. It's all like interconnected and interwoven,
Mm-hmm.
and you're kind of going from one area to another, and like it won't give you a loading screen, but it'll just say, hey, you're in like the sunken woods or whatever it is now.
Okay, so it's kind of like it's a 2D platformer, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other game to compare it to besides Hollow Knight, but
I mean, it sounds like Limbo or something like that, or where
yeah, it's kind of like
side scroller kind of thing. But
a more open version of Limbo.
yeah,
Like there are a bunch of different routes you can eventually take
okay.
once you unlock more abilities and come back.
It sounds like Shadow Complex. Did you ever play that game?
No, I don't think so.
It
I
was,
remember you playing it.
yeah, it was. I think it was from Chair Studios,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe they affiliated with. I can't remember, but that game was really cool. It was kind of like Metroid style, where you could, unlock a weapon and then go back later and open up a new area.
Okay, I guess that would be the best way to describe it, is just a Metroid game.
That game didn't have any loading screens or anything. You just kind of went from like little room to room.
Right.
That game, well, I know they remastered it. I've always wanted to go back and play it.
Was that an Xbox arcade game?
Yeah, that was back in the day where I really do miss those. They had some like really awesome games that they would showcase.
Maw and
Oh, dude, the Maw, dude.
Explosion Man.
Explosion Man, yeah, Explosion Man was awesome. Yeah, I love when they used to do that, but sad that they don't do that anymore.
I guess it's just Nindies now, or not Nindies. ID at Xbox. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem like as. I don't know. I felt like the games got featured more, but
right.
But either way, it's cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been playing this week, and I'm just gonna dive into that as much as I can.
Cool. Yeah, I do want to. Cause I know Will of the Wisps come out. I think in March. So I do. I've always wanted.
Yeah, it's pretty soon.
Go back and play that game.
And that'll be Game Pass, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
It'll be on that Game Pass. Our weekly shout out to Game Pass.
Is it also coming out on Switch?
I would imagine so. I mean, since Ori is on here, the original's on here. I would imagine that it's on here. Rico, leave him alone. Rico just like attacked one of the cats.
What the heck, man? Good.
But so I've been playing a couple games this week. It was kind of a back to normal work week with everyone coming back from not being freaking sick.
Sure.
So that was nice. So I mean, I haven't really been doing much this week other than just kind of been chilling and stuff after I get back to work. Still hitting the gym up every day, or every other day. I haven't really touched the adventure.
The Ring
Ring
Fit.
Fit Adventure. I've been kind of tired on the days that I don't go to the gym, so I just been kind of relaxing a little bit. But I'll start hitting hard again next week. But
Nice.
I've of course been playing Dragon Ball. I think I'm about 30 hours in now.
Nice.
I think
How's
I
that going?
just got to the Majin Buu saga. So I'm
Okay.
like right at the beginning of that. So
Oh, so that's the last saga in the game, right?
yeah, the last saga. Now there's rumors of there being like DLC and stuff for like Super. So we'll see with that. But yeah, that game's still awesome. I'm to the point where I'm still doing all the side quests just for completion purposes. But God, they are like the most tedious, like fetchy quests ever.
Are they still just go here, get this thing, bring it back?
Yeah, they're
Like
like
every one of them?
yeah. There's at one point where you're trying to make improvements to like the hyperbolic time chamber, and Bulma's like, or I think Dende is like, can you get these ingredients or get these items for me? And they'll kind of tell you like a vague area of where stuff is. Um, so it's not too hard to find the stuff, but and a lot of times you have all the items just on you
Just from
just from
exploring.
playing. So that's always nice sometimes when that happens. But there was one specifically where I had to go get like these golden deer antlers, and then there's a couple different areas that you can get the antlers from, but it's not guaranteed that golden version of the deer is going to spawn.
Oh god.
So that was probably the most annoying one I've done.
So how long did that take to get all of it?
It probably took like 30 minutes just to kind of like reload the levels and stuff. Because like and then sometimes the golden deer would spawn and you would um, kill it or capture it or whatever, and it wouldn't give you the antlers. So
So you have
so
to run odds twice.
yeah, it was pretty annoying. But yeah, other than that, man, the game's pretty awesome. It just does an awesome job of like when Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 for the first time and he like kicks Cell's ass, God, it just gives you just a great feeling of being like this super powerful being. Like,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, like that. It's probably like, yeah, it's probably the best Dragon Ball Z game as far as that goes. Just you feel so powerful in moments.
So it sticks to the story pretty well in that regard, where like you're not gonna have a Super Saiyan 3 Goku
No,
in
I mean you can
in Cell
see.
Saga.
Yeah, no, you can see everything in the list, in the like the tree or whatever for upgrading, and you can see where Super Saiyan 3 is locked, but you can't.
Okay.
It's it sticks with the story, so you won't be Super Saiyan 3 Goku in like the Frieza saga.
Okay.
But
When was Super Saiyan 3 Goku?
it's in the Majin Buu saga. It's going to come up here.
Is that where he has long hair?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. But it's pretty cool. Like it does a good job of sticking to the story, and then just it's a real bummer that the side quests aren't anything great.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think they would have tried to do something other than fetch quests, but
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of filler at this point. Like I said, I'll do them all just because, just for completion. But yeah, it's a real bummer that they're not anything cool or anything like that. I also Friday night, Brittany and I played Overcooked too.
nice.
Again, we were struggling with this one level and couldn't get through, and then we finally ended up finishing it. But man, that game is tough.
Yeah,
That game is so
it's.
tough.
I never played Overcooked 2. I got pretty far in 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like to the space levels, and those were really hard, like really tough.
But yeah, that game is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Hard.
How far are you?
I think we just got done with like five. I think was where we were stuck, and it was one of those where it was like you're on like this moving platform, and you have to control it yourself, and it kind of moves around like this big rectangular area, and of course you've got your steaks on one side, and then the place where you cook the steaks is on the opposite end. So it's just
Oh god.
it's super annoying. And now we're on one where it's like another moving one. So I was like, let's just we ended up stopping there because like I was like I don't have the mental fortitude to do another more moving
The
level.
moving ones are just ridiculous. I remember one in the first one where it was like two or three truck. No, it was two trucks, like one in front of the other, and
Yeah.
then there was a third truck that was parallel to you, and you had to
Hmm.
jump on that one, and that one like moved back, and you had to use that to get to the one behind you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
That's
not. I
people.
don't think the game is at its best when it's the moving levels, but
No, I think it's best in its like simplicity,
yeah.
just like pure chaos, and not
Hmm.
chaos that was like devised by a moving part like that.
Yeah, yeah. Those are not my most favorite levels, but
Mm-hmm.
that game's still awesome. We did play. I think Thursday night we played with Kaylee for a little bit, and the more people you add to it, just like intensifies like the
Oh
chaos.
yeah. How'd she do?
She did okay. She
She played it before.
Yeah. When we were trying to like, 'cause you have to kind of go into it with, okay, you're doing this, I'm doing this, you're doing this. She didn't want the thing that we had her doing was, I wouldn't necessarily say it was easy, but it wasn't the most fun thing, I guess.
Was
So
it
she didn't.
washing dishes?
No, it was. I can't remember what it was, but she didn't want to do it, and we were like, well, you have to do this because we're not going to win without you doing this.
It's hard. It's hard to get a 11-year-old, 12,
Yeah.
11. It's hard to get an 11-year-old to stick to a plan like that.
Yeah, and I think what me and Brittany were doing was a little bit more complicated.
Mm-hmm.
So it would just be easier if we just did it and she did the other thing. I can't remember what we had her doing, but yeah, she didn't want to do it. So I was like, okay, well, we're not gonna beat this level.
She's like, okay, fine.
We also played. I got Brittany into Rocket League. So
Nice.
we played Rock, and I put it on the big screen, and we had the hardest time finding people. Now the playlist we were playing in was just like we chose like either 2v2 or the standard 3v3. And there
Mm-hmm.
was like 20,000 people like within those two playlists, and we couldn't. It took us like 20 minutes to find a game. So I don't know if it was just
Were
a
you on Xbox or?
connectivity issue, like, but I've never had a problem out there. And I mean, and the Wi-Fi router's like right in the room next to it, so
Yeah. What system are you playing on?
the Switch.
Switch?
I mean, like I
Yeah.
said, there was like 25,000 people playing, and I'm not. So I don't know. I mean, we eventually got into a game, and
Mm-hmm.
she kept having struggles with like flying up and like going up into the ceiling, whatever. She's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
just land, and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. Just stop pressing buttons. This is
Stop doing
fall.
that.
So, and we the people that we played were like godly, so we
Well,
did
yeah,
even
because those are the people that are left, are the
yeah.
ones that are like just
So
like
I mean, we
crazy.
scored a couple of like goals, but we got destroyed every game.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended up playing. I was trying to find another couple 2-player games. Um, Now, what I really want to get is apparently the game Brothers.
Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
Yeah, did you ever play that?
Mm-mm.
So they added it to the Switch, and the Switch is the only version that has co-op mode in it. Normally, you
Oh, that's
control
cool.
both brothers with like each stick. So yeah, apparently that's the only game or the only version that's got like true co-op, which is I've
Nice.
played that game, and that the story is awesome, and like the what the puzzles and stuff it has you doing with the two brothers is really cool, and like the world they create is super cool. So I definitely want to go back and possibly get that game and play that with Brittany because I think she'd
Okay.
probably like that.
I
And
think I remember.
yeah,
I think I remember playing it when I first got the Xbox One, because it was on like Games with Gold or something.
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, played a little bit of it, but not much.
yeah, I would recommend playing that. I think thing's a lot of the thing is really cool.
Okay.
And then I thought about getting you remember Surgeon Simulator?
Yeah.
So they added that to the Switch too, and that's got co-op mode, and you control each hand
with
with
the Joy-Con, right?
yeah with the Joy-Con. So I was thinking about getting that too, but
That'd be pretty fun.
yeah, looks like a lot of fun. And then I ended up downloading the demo for Cat Quest 2.
Oh, oh, I loved Cat Quest 1
Did you
so
play it?
much. Yeah, man. Cat Quest 1 was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it was awesome. I got it for like 750 because it was like on a
Yeah.
discount around Christmas. and it's just one of those like simple action RPGs, like where you're like
Yeah, it's like a very Diablo like or Diablo-esque but light version of it.
Mhm.
So it was so yeah, so we downloaded it and started playing. We played the demo for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But I think it was very I don't know about the first one, but it's super cat and dog like
Fun.
punny.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It made us laugh out loud a couple times. This game is great. So I might
I still need to get that one.
yeah, I might end up picking that up so we can play it. But I kept
Okay.
like upgrading the like our armor and stuff, and she's like, "This is why I hate games like this because I don't want to go in the menus and yeah, I just want to play. I don't want to have to stop and min max my stuff. Max, but I was like, well, that's kind of like it's just like Diablo. I mean, Diablo is even worse
Oh yeah,
as far as those
Diablo's
games
much
go. It's
worse.
like you're constantly getting stuff, and you have to upgrade it and
It's
collect
always
it,
it's
upgrade,
I don't know.
upgrade
It's
it.
fun. It's fun comparing everything. Like, is it 1 point better? 1 point better? Cool.
Yeah, this is, my silver sword in The Witcher is got 300 attack, and the other one only had 100. Now slay the yeah
Slay the dragons.
yeah. So so yeah, I think I'm probably gonna get that game
I didn't know it had a
down the
demo.
road and play it because it was a lot of fun. It was just stupid fun.
I think I ended up 100%ing Cat Quest 1.
Really?
To be honest, I loved it that much. And
Yeah,
it was pretty easy to 100%.
yeah. I was just trying to find a bunch of games because that we can play together. But yeah, having that Switch on the big screen, man, that thing looks so nice. It's so nice.
Wait, do you never put it on the big screen?
Well, no, because like
Oh, because you're
yeah, I got like I think it's like a 32-inch or something. But it's like a fairly it's like 4 years old, I think. But so I'd never seen like really any of my games running on like the 4K HDR
Oh, dude,
TV. So God, it looks incredible.
you gotta try them all on it.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, Cat Quest 2 looks good, but you gotta try
Oh
Breath of
yeah.
the Wild.
Nice and crispy.
Mario
So
Odyssey.
I'm probably gonna either this year upgrade my TV in here
Mhm.
to like a 4K. I don't need anything huge, just something nice.
So are you gonna get anything like bigger than 32?
I mean, I feel like 50 might be too big where it's located.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
it's high up.
yeah.
So
So I may end up. Well, I do kind of want to lower it anyways, just because like when I'm always having to like look up like this.
right,
But so yeah, I'll probably get like maybe like a 40-inch.
that'd be pretty good.
But
Like a
I mean, because
4K 40
yeah,
inch.
like I said, I mean, where it's at, I'm never like, man, I wish this could be bigger. But yeah, after playing on the 55-inch, I'm like,
It's
oh,
hard to get back.
yeah, it just looks so nice. And I had because I had like a third party not mounting station, Switch station, I guess, a dock for so I could play the Switch, and I could never get it to work out there. Like it works every once in a while, and
Mm.
I don't know why. So I just ended up moving the dock from the game room into there. I already had the cords, so it was just a simple,
Does your third party one work in your game room?
Oh, well, I've only ever tried it out there. I got it, so we could that way
Easily switch.
if the family wanted to play, we could easily switch it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's been kind of what I've been playing. Probably ended up finish
Nice.
Dragon Ball Z sometime this week, and then so I got into kind of like I started watching like old Nintendo E3 press conferences when they
Oh God, went down a rabbit hole.
yeah, I went down a rabbit hole. I watched like the GameCube reveal, like
Mm.
when they revealed like the Revolution for the first time, and then I started watching the Wii reveal, and then I watched the Wii U reveal, and like
Terrible.
it wasn't as bad as I remember, but they never actually showed the console.
No, and that was I remember
They
being
kept
confused watching it.
yeah, because they kept saying like the new controller and the new control, this and this and this, but they never actually like said, okay, this is a new thing.
A new
It was
system.
confusing. Is it a new controller or is it a new system completely? Like what's going on here? So I mean, it wasn't as bad as I remember, but it's still confusing because they never actually showed it. Like I think you could see the console in one of like the videos they had of like the people playing or whatever, you could like zoom in if you wanted to and see it, but they never actually said anything about the new console. They
Yeah, and for like the uninformed, like seeing Wii U controller effectively that's
yeah
$300. No wonder why no one bought it, because no one knew what it was.
yeah. I mean obviously like the graphics are better and it could go HD and stuff, but yeah, the message was extremely
It's
confusing.
terrible.
So I mean, and then I watched the Switch reveal, and that reveal is just way better.
That
I
told
did
you everything you needed to know about it.
I did one of the videos I did watch. I was scrolling down to the YouTube comments, whatever, and they're like 3 years later, the Switch was everything I thought it was going to be, but I still haven't played it on a rooftop party.
Oh yeah, the Karen rooftop party.
Yeah, they're great with the people they have.
It's like it's so dumb, but at the same time, like, man, that'd be pretty cool. Like, it'd be pretty
Well,
cool
and
if
then
they
it
were.
was like one where it was like these guys are playing basketball like underneath a bridge or something, and they all stop playing basketball to go play
Play
basketball like on a
basketball.
little 6-inch screen. I'm
Yeah,
like,
okay, that's not realistic because
who does that?
no one can sit more than like 2 feet away from the Switch screen without
Oh yeah, it's awful.
squinting.
I mean, it's beautiful, but it's also awful for any if you're not playing by yourself.
Yeah, but it did a good job of showing how like diverse, I guess,
Hmm.
the console is. Like just how many situations you could play it in.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely cool.
Because it had like the guy in the plane.
Which I mean, I did like I think I said that a couple episodes ago, where me and Kaylee, when we flew, we were playing Mario Kart in a plane, and I mean, it was awesome. It
Yeah,
worked pretty well,
works great.
other than like the turbulence, but we
That's
just kind of propped it up in like the little the Switch case, so it wasn't a problem. But yeah, that was super cool. So I mean, I haven't played it in like in hand. Well, I've played in handheld a lot, but I haven't played it where I've had the controller and I've got it propped up or whatever. I've done a couple times with Zelda when I first got the Switch, but I haven't really done it too much.
like tabletop mode.
Yeah, the tabletop mode.
Yeah, I haven't really done it
I've done it a
much.
couple times when me and Kaylee played 1-2 Switch,
Yeah,
but
I
other
did.
than that, yeah.
I did it for the novelty of it at first. I think
Yeah, well,
just because
that's
I
what I did.
could.
That was when I first got Zelda. I brought it up to our kitchen and was sitting at the bar stool, and
Mhm.
I was like, "Hey, I'm playing Zelda here, and this is not ideal, but this is freaking awesome."
Yeah, I remember when I first got it, I would sometimes like play while I was cooking and
Yeah,
just like kind of hold it in my hand and just kind of put it down. And it was like no point in doing it whatsoever,
yeah.
just because I could.
And I do say the controller grip I got for the Switch makes it so
Mhm.
much better in handheld.
Oh yeah, the one I got for the Switch Lite really helps too.
Yeah, let me see if I have it right here. Like I love this thing. Like it just clicks right in, and then it's
Yeah,
got the games and stuff on the back too.
yeah, it's pretty sweet.
So, yeah, I love having the whole thing. I want to play. I haven't played Splatoon yet with it, or any of like
Like a third
or any
third
like
person
first
or
person
first
shooter or
person.
anything. I want to see how that kind of changes it.
Yeah, I need to as well. I still haven't. I don't know.
But yeah, that's been kind of my week in games. Probably like I said, probably finish up Dragonball Z, and I don't really know what I'm gonna be playing next. I might play Ori to kind of catch up with that for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you want to go into the news here?
Yeah, let's do it.
So there was a decent amount of news this week prior to there being absolutely nothing last week.
It made up for it a
Yeah.
little bit.
So Nick, you want to start off with the first story?
Yeah. So they announced like the Pokemon Home pricing and release date, and I think it's $16 a year, which is a lot higher than Pokemon Bank was, which I think that one was like $5 or $4 a year.
Yeah, I think it's what, $2.99 a month, maybe.
Yeah, $2.99 a month,
Yeah.
or 16 for the full year, and they put out a very convoluted infograph
Yeah.
on how it all works, and I'm still really confused by it, mostly because I'm not too concerned with how it works, because I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't plan on using it. I don't know. I mean, I just don't really care about bringing my old. Like, I don't really. like I affiliate with the Pokemon when I'm playing the game, but when I have the next generation of Pokemon games, I don't really care about bringing in old stuff. I mean, I like we've mentioned before. I mean, I know people have brought Pokemon over their entire career of playing. So I mean, I get that, but at the same time, I mean, this
Like, I don't have that same sentiment.
yeah, I'm not.
No.
Yeah, I'm not. I like playing the game that I'm playing, and yeah,
Like at the time.
yeah, like at the time. I'm not worried about bringing stuff in.
You like the game you're playing.
Yeah,
And
I like
that's
I
it.
like the game I'm playing. I don't. That's why I wasn't so worked up about the whole Dexit thing.
But I understand why people would be
Yeah, no,
upset.
I definitely understand, but yeah, it's a little, like you said, it's a little bit more expensive than Pokemon Bank. Um, and it's crazy to me that Pokemon Go, they said they're gonna allow it for Pokemon Bank, or not Pokemon Bank. Is it called Pokemon?
Pokemon. It's
Oh,
Pokemon Home,
yeah. So they're gonna allow it eventually.
but not at
That
launch.
just seems like, because Pokemon Go is still pretty popular. I mean, I know obviously it's not as popular as it was back in 2016
Well,
when.
it made the most money in 2019.
Yeah, so I mean, like that's insanely popular still, and it's crazy to me that that's not wasn't ready from the get go. That just seems a little odd to me, but
Yeah, I don't really know why it's taking so long for them to implement it. Like, it
yeah,
just doesn't make a ton of sense. I don't know how much coding and work goes on behind the scenes, but it doesn't make a ton of sense to me. But I don't know.
but
Let's wait. When does it launch? It launches in either March or April.
I think it's March.
March.
Yeah,
Okay.
is when
And
it
you can,
when it launches. So
and there is a free version of it,
yeah, there is.
but you're pretty limited on what you can do or how many Pokemon you can hold at once. I think.
Mhm. I mean, I'll probably check it out and see how it works with the Switch and stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't plan on paying for it. I mean, I feel like this was probably. I mean, you're already paying what, $20 a year for Nintendo Online, and then on top of that, you're asking for another 16. I mean, that comparing those two things, it's a little expensive to me. I mean, it's only $16, $17 a year, so it's not crazy.
Just to be able to play Pokemon online though.
Yeah, so
Like,
I feel like that should have been something like included within Nintendo Switch Online to kind of give you like an incentive of having it.
yeah, I think so too.
But I mean, it's not crazy expensive, but when you compare the regular base online versus this,
Mhm.
it just doesn't kind of add up. But I mean,
It just kind of seems like they're taking advantage of it's like they've like
well, they know that the hardcore are going to pay for it because they want their Pokemon in from previous generations
right.
that they
It's
can bring in.
it's
So
like they've got the Pokemon held hostage, and
yeah,
yeah, and they're
I mean,
charging
I
$60 a
playing
month.
Let's Go Eevee. I did transfer a couple Pokemon over in from Pokemon Go.
Mhm.
It just doesn't feel right. Like
It doesn't feel authentic.
it's like, oh,
Yes.
let me transfer this Charizard in. Like it
Okay,
doesn't feel like
over leveled Charizard.
yeah, and it's like, I get that you put the time into level this Pokemon up, and then you're gonna bring it to your new game. It doesn't feel like you're.
Do anything?
Yeah, it just feels like you're making the game like Pokemon's already like this Pokemon is already like the babiest of Pokemon. It's so easy.
Yeah, it's like
So and then you bring in all this other stuff in to make it easier. I don't know. I never was super into that kind of stuff, but
I guess people are doing it for the
yeah,
online battling.
I think that's probably where it's at, because yeah,
Right.
the Pokemon scene for battling is pretty well regarded.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Enough about Pokemon.
yeah, I still haven't played. It's been a couple weeks since I've played it.
Yeah, I still need to pick it back up and finish it.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it and probably just be done with it. And I mean, sadly, probably be done with Pokemon until they just really. I mean, I might check out the expansions if they're really cool, but
Yeah, I might buy the expansions in the next 3 Pokemons, but after that, I am done. 3 more and I'm out.
three more. Gosh, yeah.
They've got 10 more chances for me, and after that, that is it. I'm out.
Whatever their next quick like little scheme is of whether it's Gigantamaxing or Z moves or what have you, they're stupid, but I love it. Gosh.
Make him tiny next game.
Ooh.
Tiny max. Do 1/10 of the damage.
That would be pretty cool. I'm into it.
Yeah.
You could call it the Minish Pokemon, Minish Cap Pokemon world.
Oh, and have a Minish Cap tie-in. That'd be pretty good. All right, next one we have on the list is Switch sales have crossed 50 million units sold,
Yes,
which
that
is
is insane.
more than the NES sold, which was like 49 million.
Yeah. So what the
Which is
Switch
crazy.
launched in what 2016?
2017.
2017. Okay, so
March of 2017.
it'll be 3 years in March.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's already. I mean, the PS4 just crossed over 100 million. So within less than half the time, the Switch is. I mean, I personally, I think the Switch is probably going to be the #1 selling console ever.
I don't know, man. PS4
Maybe
has
how much
like
did
over
the
100
DS
million.
family sell?
The PS family?
The DS,
DS.
like between DS going all the way up to 3DS.
I think DS was over 100 million, and then 3DS was like 60
Okay,
or 70.
so it'll definitely cross. It'll definitely cross Nintendo's consoles.
Yeah. Well, okay, just for reference, the Switch took 34 months to achieve what the Xbox One did in 74 months.
Yeah, I mean it's selling like crazy. I mean
it's doing great.
I think they announced that the Switch Lite was, I think they sold 5 million units.
Something like that.
So that's pretty crazy. I mean, that came out September.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely dominating.
Killing it.
Another reason why I don't think there's going to be a Pro this year.
No, I don't think they need to.
There's no need to. I don't think they're. I mean,
yeah,
they're going to dominate the year going up until the new consoles release.
And even then,
I think maybe I think next year we might see something, but yeah, there's no reason for them to like release anything.
Right.
Just give me more colors, baby.
More colors. And then they also released the list for the top 10 best-selling Switch games of all time.
Cool.
Do you wanna take a guess on what number 1 is?
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Is it really? Nice.
20, well, pretty much 23 million.
Jeez.
Yeah, so we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at 23, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at 17.7, Odyssey at 16.5, Legend of Zelda hanging in there at 16.3, Pokemon Sword and Shield 16 million, which is pretty good for coming out in November.
It just came out. That's crazy.
Yeah, and way better than Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, which is 11.76. Splatoon 2 is at 9.81, which is really good.
Baby.
Somehow Super Mario Party is at 9.12. And then we have Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe at 5.85 and Luigi's Mansion 3 at 5.37.
So that's all time, or is it just 2019?
This is all time.
Wow, Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, it's
pretty awesome.
It's doing great.
Yeah, I do need to get that game. That might be the next one I get.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
How long does it take for you to unlock Gooigi?
An hour.
An hour. Okay.
Less than an hour.
Okay.
You unlock Gooigi pretty fast.
Okay, cool. Because that's what I was worried about. Because I thought about picking it up and playing with Brittany, but I didn't want it to be like her waiting around for me to unlock the co-op. So that's nice that it's not too long to get to that part.
Yeah, it's not long at all. I think there's like one or two story beats, and then you're
cool.
Then you have Gooigi.
Sweet.
I think.
Yeah, I think we might co-op that. I really want to play that.
It's good fun. It's classic good fun.
But yeah, glad to see Zelda up there.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to kind of go. I mean, there's not really a reason to, but go back and play Mario again.
Odyssey.
Odyssey, yeah.
Yeah, I want to as well, but
I wish they did like some sort of story mode, like expansion for it.
I don't know why they didn't. Like,
I mean, I know they did like the balloon thing with Luigi, but I mean that was kind of lame.
Right.
But yeah, I mean that was like the perfect game to throw in like another world or something like that.
A lot of people are wanting Delfino Plaza
Yeah.
from Sunshine.
Well, you'll be able to play that when they announce Sunshine remake.
When and if.
I did you ever get the new Mario Brothers EU one?
No, I didn't get.
Can you stop spitting, buddy? Why are you spitting? You haven't been spitting this whole time. Come here. Yeah, Brittany went to Walmart and got him a Mario shirt, so he's born in the past 2 days. It's like well, we got it for him like late yesterday, and it's like it's got Mario, but he's riding Yoshi.
Oh, that's so awesome.
He's like, I'm like, who's on your shirt? And he's like, Mario and Oshi.
Close enough.
Right, close enough, man. But yeah, I've always wanted to. I don't want to spend $60 to play it, but the Wii U, I never did play it, so I've always wanted to kind of go back and check that out.
I got it through. I got it as like one of the free games for Nintendo. I don't know why this happened, but like you got a choice of like a free Nintendo game. Like a few years ago when the Wii U was like in its
Also,
prime.
you had it on the Wii U.
Yeah, so I got it for free on the Wii U, but I never really played it. I played like a few levels, and I was like, this reminds me of every other Super Mario.
Yeah, so I wanted to play that and Captain Toad. I know they re-released. I don't want to spend $60 for it.
Well, Captain Toad, I think is 40.
It's 40. Okay.
Yeah.
I felt like I maybe borrowed it from you, but then I never actually played it.
You think you might have?
Yeah.
If you want to play it on the Wii U, I can always send it over to you.
Yeah, I got the Wii U set up. I'm kind of interested in going back and playing either Twilight Princess or Wind Waker.
Dude, just hold out, man. They're gonna re-release them sometime.
I will spend $60 for that.
Yeah.
Throw in an amiibo too. Screw it.
Oh man.
But yeah, next up, they announced the Animal Crossing themed Switch.
The most beautiful console in the entire world.
Dude, it is like they get me, man. They just it's beautiful pastel colors. The dock is like nice and like it's so beautiful.
I don't even like Animal Crossing that much, but it's so pretty.
So it comes out before. No, I think it's day one.
Yeah, I think it's day of.
I wish stuff like this they would actually include the game, because it doesn't include the game. It's $300, the normal Switch price, but it doesn't include the game.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't.
And I'm really surprised they didn't do a light version as well, because I mean that's going to be pretty heavy with. Kellen just dumped all his cars out. That's going to be pretty heavy with like portable mode, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that thing is gorgeous.
But it also has co-op in it.
Okay.
I think so. I don't know like if that would work necessarily in handheld.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that thing is so pretty and
really pretty. Well, you can get the Joy-Cons separately.
Oh, they're gonna sell them separately?
Mm-hmm. I think so. I know they are in Japan.
I might have to
snag those. I haven't bought new Joy-Cons since the Switch came out, so I might have to snag some new ones at some point.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any. I've held out. That $70 price tag is
I keep on almost doing it.
It's pretty hot. Every time I go to Walmart and I see like it's like the purple and orange one, I think, or something like that.
Purple and green.
Yeah, purple and green for
pink and green.
Yeah, they released some like purple and orange ones too. And then there's yellow ones that came out for
ARMS.
Yeah, for ARMS. RIP.
Hey, RIP, major RIP to ARMS.
But yeah, I filled out, but I think I might get some of those. I just get them.
I just wish they were like.
But then they're $70. And if I just fork over another $230, I could just get it.
Wait, that is some sound logic. So if I take 70 and then I add 230, then I can just switch and just I'm not losing any money.
Yeah, I'm actually gaining money.
Yeah.
I did see something earlier today or yesterday that was pretty funny. So obviously GameStop's slowly kind of dying and going out of
Mhm.
business. So this guy's local GameStop was going out of business, and the other one was not. So he went to the one that was going out of business because they had Xbox One X's on sale for $200. So he bought that, took it over to the GameStop that was like a mile away, and he sold it to them for like $275. So then he went back to the old GameStop, bought the rest that they
no.
had, then went back to the new GameStop, the one that was staying in business, and he ended up leaving with like a $275 or like a $700 gift card to GameStop, and kept one of the Xboxes. So
Oh
like
my
he's like,
God.
finally we got one up on GameStop.
We got him, boys.
We got him, boys. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. But the
You think
Wonderful 101 is coming out to the Switch,
would not
possibly.
could be coming? It's
Could be announced.
heavily rumored, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be cross-platform. I think it's
Oh,
gonna
sweet.
come, or it's either gonna be announced or like a crowdfunding thing is gonna be announced for it.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
never
it's
played that, so that would be.
gonna.
I mean, bring it to the Switch, baby.
Yeah,
Just
bring
bring it
them
all.
all. Bring them all. It didn't do too hot on the Wii U, and I played I think I played a demo of it.
Yeah.
The controls were kind of confusing, and it felt like they didn't work how they should have.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'd give it another shot on the Switch. I mean, I love Platinum games, so
Oh, I didn't realize Platinum Games made that.
yeah,
Cool. Sweet.
good old
Yeah,
Platinum.
and I was just kind of going over the store too. Speaking of Platinum, I really want to play Bayonetta.
Have you not played Bayonetta?
No, I played the demo for it when it first came out on the 360, like 7 years ago, 8 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
but I never actually played it.
Dude,
It doesn't Bayonetta 2 come with Bayonetta?
it does. Well,
It's
if
only
you
the physical version, right?
yeah, if you bought it on the Switch, you'd pay 50 for Bayonetta 2, and then Bayonetta 1 would be discounted to $10 on the eShop,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not
or
bad.
vice versa.
That's not bad. Yeah, I was thinking about picking those games up and playing them. There's a lot of
Really
games I
good.
want to play on the Switch, but I don't want to fork over $60 for older games, you know.
But Bayonetta 3 is going to be coming out soon.
What is?
Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, I know. They'll probably get like a trailer at around E3 or
I mean, it has to. That game was announced in 2017.
yeah, and then they got the
Forever.
Metroid Prime 4.
Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 4. I hate little dogs. All they do is bark. So yeah, there's a new Final Fantasy trailer that dropped.
Yeah, so I watched it and had approximately zero idea of what was going on.
Yes,
But it looked cool.
Yeah, I'm to the point where like I don't really care about saying anymore. I just will probably check it out, or at least see how people are liking it before I.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean I don't really have. I mean I never played it, so I don't have the nostalgia factor. So hopefully it's cool.
Yeah, from what I saw like online, just reading some comments, it seemed like people really loved the trailer and it was kind of delivering what they were wanting
Cool.
in terms of story and seeing like their favorite characters
Mm-hmm.
come to life again. Um, but I'm just really interested to see when it's gonna cut off. Like, are they gonna make like how many different releases are they gonna have before the game's complete?
Yeah, I mean
Either
it's a
two or three.
pretty hefty game.
Yeah.
I think it was like 4 discs or something like that. I think it was more. I'm pretty sure it was more than 1 disc
Mm-hmm.
for PlayStation. So I don't think they're doing it like. I mean, I don't know. Whenever they announced that it wasn't gonna be the full game, I mean, is this game confirmed to be $60?
Yeah, because you can pre-order it.
Okay. So I mean, if they do 3 versions of this and they're all $60, I mean that's a little like egregious to me. That just doesn't seem like right. I mean, you're taking the most popular Final Fantasy game ever, and then you're gonna split it up. So that
When they didn't do that with the other one.
right. So that just seems like they're, to me, taking advantage of the fan base. But I mean, apparently it's supposed to be like a meaty game. So I mean, it's not like you're only getting like 5 hours worth of gameplay, but it just seems crazy that it's split like that. But
Yeah.
who knows? I mean, you may I mean, I don't know. It may be free for all we know. Who knows? But I doubt it.
So on Amazon, it says the first entry in a multi-part saga, delivering a level of depth inconceivable for the original game. I mean, that's just
Oh gosh,
setting up some expectations.
yeah. And it's $60.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how they're. It's gonna be really interesting to see for them to announce the part 2 or whatever, and how they're gonna release that. Is it gonna be digital only? Is it gonna be physical? I mean, who knows?
I don't know. Excited to see what people think about it though.
Yeah. It look.
And
I mean, from all the trailers I've seen, it looks cool, and people seem to be happy by it.
God, we need to get a Final Fantasy fan on the show.
Right.
Just so you can have someone like actually like hyped up for it.
Yeah, because I wouldn't even say excited for it. I'm just kind of just more curious than anything. But
piqued my interest.
Yeah, I mean, I've only played a couple of Final Fantasies. I haven't played a ton of them.
I loved 3 for the DS. I can't remember what number that was in Japan, but
like 5 maybe. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, 3 was cool.
3 was good. 4 was good on the DS. I think that might have been on. I've played. Well, you played 10.
Yeah, I've played 8. 8 was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I beat that one. That was good. I played a little bit of 9, and then 10 is my favorite. That one's really cool.
Right. Was that your first one, or did you play 8 before that?
No, I think 10 was my first one.
Okay, I hear a lot that like if you play 10 first, it's your favorite, and if you don't play 10 first, then you like don't really like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I liked it a lot. It was really cool. But the story is absolutely bonkers, but I mean it's like every Final Fantasy game.
I mean, yeah, they're all.
And then I think I bought Final Fantasy 11 for the 360, but then wasn't aware that it was like an MMO, and then you had to pay extra money on top of it playing for Xbox Live.
What the heck?
Yeah, so I didn't play that anymore, and GameStop wouldn't let me trade it in because I don't know. It was weird. They told me that I couldn't trade it in
because it was an MMO.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, but I wonder if I still have that game. I'd be interested to go back and look at the box.
God, what a disappointment going from 10 being your favorite game to 11 being like the worst game.
And then I played I didn't play 12. 12 was really liked by a lot of people, and then I did play 13 for like a couple hours. I think I rented it maybe.
Did 13 still have expansions?
Yeah, they had part 1. They had Final Fantasy 13-2 and 13-3.
That's right.
That's what they had, like lightning and stuff in it. Like it
what
was
about like Zodiac Age? Was that 13 or was that?
That was 12, I think. I don't know.
Okay,
maybe
it's confusing.
But, yeah, that was one of those games where everyone was like, it gets really good 20 hours in, and I'm like, I'm not playing this game for 20 hours for it to get good.
I'm not gonna sit in agony for 20 hours and then.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like bad. It was just I wasn't really interested in it.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, not too excited for it, but more interested in kind of seeing what that game's going to be and what it turns out to be.
Yeah, and if it's really good, I'll probably end up getting it.
Because I think the fighting style is kind of like 15, isn't it?
Like, yeah, it's like 15 or
where it's like
you're similar to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
As well, in some ways.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of that. I'd rather just kind of be turn-based, but
I wish you could switch.
I think they do allow you to switch it. I think there's an option to play it. It's kind of the standard or the old school Final Fantasy, I should say.
Gotcha.
We didn't come up with the topic of the week.
That's okay.
It's all right.
We'll have one next week.
Yeah, we'll have one next week. So yeah, I think that'll probably wrap up the show. We'll we'll come up with the topic of the week next week, and hope as maybe what there should be on the 5th. I think Sony's going to have their state of play.
Oh,
so we might have some really nice stuff to talk about next week.
We might be seeing the new PlayStation next week.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty exciting. Kind of see how all the new controllers and what they're going to look like, and kind of see. Hopefully, God of War 2 gets announced, and I don't know if we'll see anything for Uncharted 2, just because like I feel like we've seen enough. not
I don't
Uncharted
know
2.
what's gonna happen with Uncharted.
Not Uncharted. I meant The Last of Us Part 2.
Last of Us.
I don't need to see anything else. I'm good.
No,
Like, I want to play that game.
I'm sold already. Like,
Yeah, I was sold when they put the 2 beside it. The Roman numeral 2. Like, I was like, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Maybe new Spider-Man. It might be a little early for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think it's
that game
too
came out
early.
in 2018. I definitely think we'll see Horizon 2.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely probably see God of War. I know there's something new to be announced from Santa Monica, the studio behind God of War.
Yeah, probably some new IP or something.
Yeah, I think that one was called Legends with Z. Ooh.
Oh god. Well, yeah. Legends with the Z.
And then I think I'm just trying to think about what we had talked about a couple weeks ago. The Demon Souls remaster is probably gonna get announced.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong, buddy? Okay, I'll be there in a second. So yeah, Demon Souls remastered.
Maybe
And,
FromSoft's new IP, Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, maybe a Bloodborne too.
God,
I doubt it.
Don't even get my hopes up like that.
But yeah, hopefully we'll hear something. They'll have their state of play or whatever they call it. But yeah, that's gonna be
exciting.
Yeah, pretty exciting. We're getting closer to E3 time in a couple months, and hopefully Nintendo will have some sort of direct in the coming weeks. I feel like we're due for one.
Definitely, we are. Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna wrap up the show. We'll be back with you guys live on Sunday at our normal time. With Super Bowl's today, so we kind of had to work around that.
Push it ahead a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we will be back next week on our normal time, and hopefully have some big stuff to talk about.
Can't wait.
I appreciate everyone that watched live and has been listening. If you guys want to send us any emails, gamingwiththebros@yahoo.com. Send us any topics or any other questions that you guys have for us. Doesn't have to be game related. Whatever you want to send. And
maybe we should put this at the beginning too.
Yeah, we probably should put it up. Put it at the top of the show too. I'll probably record something and be like, hey.
Okay.
And then we'll probably if we have the big announcement this week, I might see if Trey wants to come back on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys are ever interested in coming on, just send us an email or message one of us, and we'll get you on.
If you potentially want to talk about Sony's new stuff next week, given it actually happens.
That's the rumor that it's supposed to come.
Right.
But yeah, appreciate everyone that's been listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, thank you guys.